Oh, I forgot gloves too. Jeez, I'm on fire, eh? Completely and utterly on fire. Ugh. We're out of it. It's weekend and we're out of it. All right. Take 3. So we're going to take some Dawnstone Grey and we're going to add our secondary edge highlights to the grey. And it'll look something like this. Jeez, I feel like everything's in a weird spot. I've already missed some of my primary edge highlight. I think because I was painting at the studio so much today, maybe that's why it feels like a weird position to paint. We'll just go with that. All right, cool. Why does it feel so weird? Am I not close enough? I need more blue tack on this dude. He's moving around. Dude, I put more blue tack. Why are you falling over? Yo, Prophet, what's happening, man? How you doing? Sig as a dog sucks, dude. What do you got? The flu? COVID? Man flu. Sucks, man. Flu, I feel like, do you know what? Maybe it's not getting worse. Maybe it's a combo of getting worse and I'm getting older. And my body just can't fight it as well anymore. Stay on your base, my dude. I need you to stay on your base. Man, I'm not really in the zone right now. I was locked in the studio. Gave you extra painting time. You love to hear it. That is a good silver lining. Yo, Marvin, how you feeling, dude? %70%. There's a Necromunda tournament today and tomorrow, so it was quite loud, but there is a positive behind that, in that I was talking to the organizers because they were using like a PowerPoint on the outside of the studio. I was like, yeah, I'll plug it in so you don't have to run it past the gate. So they came in and chatted and had a look at the studio and stuff, and they're like, oh, are you filming content today? I was like, no. If we ever film content at the studio, it's after hours. I was like, but having said that, I was like, the idea behind this space is if people were to allow us, we would film a top table and Necromunda would be cool to film a top table on. And they were all for the idea. They were like, oh, how much of a lead up do you need? Like, I was like, oh, give us 4 weeks notice, because we'd want to do some tests of where we place the camera and all that type of stuff. And they're like, yeah, sweet. And then I had a good idea because they had a lot of terrain there and some very cool boards. And I was like, we're going to be filming some games. We're going to do some campaigns on our live streams and they'll be up on YouTube. I was like, how would you guys feel if we borrowed some terrain? Because you know how much I love painting terrain. And they were down with the idea. So guess what? We don't have to make a board. So yeah, they're going to be there tomorrow. It'll be quite loud, but you know, it was all right. It was all right. Sorry if this loses focus. This is a very, very small spot and I cannot help if it doesn't want to focus on this, but there's only a couple of highlights, so. And I got a heat painted today. Like, I got a lot painted. I got so much painted. In fact, I did so much painting at the studio that I nearly strained my neck. I started to feel my neck like the muscles lock up on one side, and I started to panic. But we're all good. I did all of the gray edge highlights. So I did all the inside of the shield at the studio, all his hands, the little leg segments, the back of the backpack, the back of the gun, so I didn't have to do it all on stream. Yeah, I panicked when my neck was feeling like it was this feeling where it was like, oh, this is not good. This is about to like strain or sprain my neck. Yeah, I started to panic, but it's all good. I've got this little chiropractic wedge that I'm meant to lay on that sits under my neck, which obviously we didn't have at the studio. So I grabbed one of the alcohol bottles and that worked. Well, not quite as well, but it helped. All right. Is that all of the edge highlights on the gun? And Mark came in and painted for a bit. Nath painted a heap, although he was distracted every now and then. Classic standard Nath. I think he said he's down for some night rain tonight. He wants to beat the tricephalos. Yeah, yes, please. No, I don't need it in the back. It needs to just be in the neck. You're gonna have to jump. You have to get that that taekwondo happening. Oh, you probably won't have to jump. You just do a high kick. You can reach easy. What are you saying? Are you saying you're tall and I'm short, or? Is that just the facts? It's probably just the facts, isn't it? Dude, I feel like I've got a shadow ban on Twitch or something. I don't know if that's possible. But I tell you, I was saying to Mark today, these Gundams have, my painting mojo is maxed. Like I'm loving painting these. I don't know if I'll love painting gun cannon though. It's gonna be a lot of work on a below average pose. I think I've done all this. Yeah, I have. That is the black edge highlights. We need to do some dots and then that's finished and we'll move on to the white. Whew, feels good. Feels good. And man, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. To finish off the black edge highlights, we're going to take some administratum gray and just add a dot highlight to the highest points. I like to do this on all, like majority of the high points, but you could just do the very tops if you wanted. So like I will put this on the hands too. Stork, Fran. How we doing, guys? Happy Saturday. How we doing? Little hungover. Oh no. Lucky I've got the lo-fi beats on for you, dude. You're on your way to the local gaming store. What are you playing? Yeah, the birthday was alright, man. It was good to catch up with guys I haven't seen for ages, but I don't really have too much in common with my old like primary school / sports friends anymore. Like they've all got kids. They're all, I don't know, don't have a lot of time in their hands. None of them do miniature painting. It was alright though. It was okay. Some of them were asking questions about how this is all going. Some of them you could tell weren't overly interested. Some of them were a bit more interested. $40K. Well, you got a planned game? Is that what's happening? Like it's all planned out, you know what your opponent's bringing? Two weeks ago, yeah. Them boys don't know I'm a golden team with it. Yeah. One of them saw my painting. He's like, oh, that's really, really good. And I was like, thank you. A pocket marine. It would make more sense to have a marine with me the whole time. So I could be like, here, this is what it looks like. Because I showed them a reel and they're like, oh, that's really impressive. I was like, just so you know, that model on the screen that you see on my phone right now is actually smaller. It's smaller than that. Well, that was actually the video. That was the video I showed him. Was the ultramarine reel. Speaking of cards, we probably do need to get business cards for when we are networking. Yeah, something small, yeah. I'll get some, I'll get Riley to make some at work and we'll just order them through work. Or maybe we'll design them and then order them through work. Asking Riley to design something is sometimes fruitful. I mean, he did good on the Salamander tutorial. He got it done. He got it done in time. So that's good. It's not like we weren't waiting for it this time. So that's a bonus. I watched a short lore video on the G-Quack series. Like, it wasn't about the whole series, but it got me thinking how Nath started watching, or Little Neth started watching Gundam, and that's his first thing he started watching. And when I was watching it, it was like, yeah, you should, like, some people will be lost. They should probably watch the first Gundam to understand that this is like a what if. Because otherwise they're like watching it and they're like, I suppose you could still enjoy it, but I think you would enjoy it more if you were like, oh, yo, Char got to the, there he is. Yo, Nath, you need to watch the original Gundam. It is, yeah. From I was watching it, dude. The art, the anime is so cool, so cool. It's even in color, mate. The OG's in color. It's still a very good series. Yeah. Nate had a lot of good energy that helped with good ideas. The barometer. All right, is that the dots? Oh no, little elbow bit there. All right, what do we do next? Do we do the eyes? I've already painted one of the eyes. Not like fully. You can just see, there we go. Yeah, let's do that. Yoink. What's his the scope on his gun's yellow too, isn't it? This is gonna cover horribly over the... I should put a cream base down, but I can't be stuffed. And you know what? It'll mean less editing for Marvin, so... Next, we're going to go back to Dawn Yellow, and we're going to use this to paint the eye, or the eyes, and also the scope on the rifle. You can see that I've painted one of the eyes there. I'm not going to do it on stream because it is quite, or on the recording because it is quite difficult. This will take a few coats to cover as well. Potentially 3. It's actually covering way better than I thought. Get a bigger scope, bro. Honestly, it's too small. You need a bigger scope. Yeah, this song's louder than the others. All right, can we get the eye done? Of course we can. What was I worried about? What was I even worried about? What were you worried about? Calgar is sold out online. What? Deathwing is going to be... So we've got Salamander tutorial this month. We're actually going to fast track this Gundam tutorial. And then it'll be Deathwing. So 2 months. I apologize. Do you know what though? Stork. I can send you a link to a non-complete video of it if you want. Like it has like the whole voiceover. It just doesn't have the paint pot stuff. Sneak peek. Yeah, sneak peek is in basically the whole thing. There's people out here making their patrons and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I'll send you that whole tutorial early. That's nothing against Patreon guys. That's more talking about me doing my thing more than them doing what they're doing. Oh shit. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Give me a sec. Yo, Tattoo Geologist. How good's this? Completely forgot I had a Mountain Dew. It's like when you find $5 in your pocket after going out. Actually really surprised how well Dawn Yellow is covering black. Do I need to do the eyes more? Probably not. They look pretty good. All right. We'll get some white. We'll get some white and we'll start doing highlights while that dries. Because I want to do one more coat of Dawn Yellow. Yo, Jimmy D, what's happening, man? How you doing? Why is this? Must have had a heap of water in my brush. That white's very, very thin. That's better. Okay, let's do another coat of Dawn Yellow. That should be the last one for the scope. All right, then where are we going from here? Where are we going from here with the beam rifle? It's not really a scope, is it? Kind of is. Let's take some of that. Let's take some of that. Come on, camera. Keep up. Next, we are going to mix together 1 part of Dawn Yellow and 1 part of White Scar, and we are going to add a bright point to the inside of the eyes. And we are also going to use this mixture and sort of blend it on the center of the lens of the gun. Sorry, the beam rifle. Might as well do the white edge highlights now. Next, taking pure White Scar, we're going to add a single edge highlight to our white armor. Okay. We've got some edge highlighting ahead of us. And I'm going to try and be as thin as possible because a lot of these armor panels have like 2 edge highlights to them. So, yeah. Like, this is what I mean. We've got an edge along here. And we've got an edge along here as well. So, yeah. Yep. Just doesn't want to stay in his base. Can you guys see the white edge highlights all right? I can darken it a bit more so you should be able to see them better if you want. Struggle. Just got to remember to change the camera back when I film the next bit of the tutorial, which won't be today. That should be better. I feel like 4 streams ago, this dude looked like Hoop. But now he's starting to look like a Gundam. I've got 2 boxes of the Seed Strike. And I might try, after we've done, like I've painted all 12, I might try a cell shaded one. More blue tack. Let's just get more blue tack. Let's just put heaps of blue tack under his feet. Yeah, gets the hardest box and is like, yeah, let's try cell shading for the first time on the hardest box. Surely you stay. Surely you stay now. No. The arm's going to be the hardest part, like the shoulders and stuff. I feel like the legs might be easier. Are you down for a tricephalos expedition tonight, Marvin? He's a fun boss. Unlike the last dude. Definitely not an auto win though. It's not like the bug, Nosta. It's not like Nosta. Nosta was an auto win. I think we had 100% win rate against Nosta. Or it was very, very high. What would I like in his difficulty too? I got blue I do. I don't know what his difficulty. Last one was massive struggle. What would I liken him to? He just hits really, really hard. Maybe Dark Drift in a way, in terms of, I feel like he's a little bit easier than Dark Drift, but like same amount of like damage. Yeah, he's like he's big damage. Regardless of what class you play, if you get hit by him, you have to drop a pot. Damn, this song's making me want to go to the toilet. That bloody water in the background. Nah, it's killing me. All right, I'll be back in a sec. He's gonna fall over. All right, give me a sec. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in a documentary as well, Marvin. Oh, Deb text you. She ruining my plans. It's a surprise. Beat me to it? Yeah, I tell you what, she probably messaged you first. She came up and had a chat to me. She's probably messaged you first. I bet ya. Oh, Justin's just the guy that paints models. I better check with Marvin. $100%. I already know she did, dude. 100%. Dude, we've got a studio in their shop. It's not like I could say no. Nah, don't want to do that. Nah, we can't. Nah, we can't. Got to help him out. Help them out every time they need help from us. I reckon we'll get this arm done and then we might call it a night. I don't want to push my neck. Having said that, there's still a bit of work to get this arm done. And then I'll do more of the white highlights at the studio tomorrow. Just keep progressing this guy, fast track this tutorial. I finished the scope on the Bazooka Zaku. So I think tomorrow after the studio, as much as I don't like doing it, I'll set up the camera and start taking photos. Man, if I could have a setup for my photos and not have to change the camera over, that would be fantastic. A permanent one? Yeah. Having said that though, it does give you an idea of how versatile the camera is that I use. It's very good. It's very good. Mike picked a good camera. Mike definitely picked a good camera. So much so that if we did ever get a camera, another one, I'd probably just get the new version of this camera I currently use. I was thinking, how's this for an idea? After I finish this Gundam off, even if we just use the infinity terrain, I get hold of Imzi, and we'll get Imzi to take some cool shots of the Gundam and maybe the Zaku's. Try and build that like real professional portfolio to send. Get that sweet lens of Rawdon's. I've been thinking how cool this model would look if it had its beam saber in the other hand, but also there's way less white to highlight when he's got his shield. So I'm kind of thankful. The shield's there. And it's sort of his iconic pose, isn't it? We'll send one over to Baz. Get him to cut one of those handles off the shoulder and get him to pose another one with a beam saber. I wouldn't even need to send a whole model. Just send him. Well, you send him the whole model, but you could just push fit it back together. Oh, I can feel my neck getting tight. Maybe we won't finish the whole shoulder. Nah, we've got to finish it. We'll finish it. What's the worst that can happen? Man, I would have loved if they supplied like mini transfers for these. Would have been sick. Dude, I just glued you to the base. Stop coming off. Fine. I just won't. Just don't go on your base then. That's fine. Yeah. How you doing, Avi? Just finishing up some edge highlights. All right. This is where we're going to finish up. So we haven't got that much further to go on this guy. I'm going to do some painting off stream on him. So I'll get I think I'll get all of the white edge highlighting done at the studio tomorrow. And then we will start doing some battle damage, small battle damage. It'll look like this here. So it's not going to be huge. That's probably too much, to be honest. After we do the battle damage, what are we going to do? I still need to finish the red as well. So we've got battle damage and red to go. That doesn't mean he'll be done tomorrow, but I would say that maybe the stream after he'll be finished, which is pretty cool, which is pretty damn cool. And then, yeah, we'll have to get some good photos and put him next to the good guys. Anyway, that's all from me. I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Standard Time. So basically wind your clock back an hour and 50 minutes, and that is when the stream starts. Other than that, enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your night. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace. Bye.